Hi children, good morning. Welcome back to my class. In that yesterday class, what you learned? What is the lesson name, children? The world of birds. The lesson name is the world of birds. Lesson number 5. In this lesson, yesterday what we learned? Parts of a body of birds, and also we learn flightless birds and also how do birds fly and also the types of feathers. What are the types of feathers? Come on, say that. Say body feathers, down feathers and flight feathers. Okay, here I want to ask some questions. Which feathers are giving shape to the bird? Come on, say that. Yes, body feathers. Body feathers are giving shape to the body of a bird. And coming to the second one, which feathers are keeping warm of a bird? That is down feathers. Down feathers are keeping warm to the bird's body. And third one, flight feathers. Flight feathers. And what is the use of flight feathers? They are using to take direction of a bird. So, these flight feathers are helping in taking directions. Okay. And one more question. What are the examples of flightless birds? Come on. Emu, kiwi, ostrich and penguin. These four are the examples of flightless birds. Okay children, and what are the special things do the birds have? The birds have streamlined body shape and also hollow bones. And also the birds has hollow bones. With that only the bird flying in that air. And also what is meant by upstroke? When the bird is moving, it is using or it is flying upward and also backward, we called as upstroke. And what is meant by downstroke? While it is moving in the air, it can use forward and also downward. Forward to downward. So this is about downstroke. Now before that, we discussed that also uses of beaks also. Uses of beaks. Let us, we have to now know about the different types of beaks. Different types of beaks. Already you know that beak is also called a mouth of a bird. Beak is also called a mouth of a bird. See, beak is also called a mouth of a bird. See, for example, if the bird want to take anything also, they can use its beak only. Beak only playing an important role in that bird while it is taking any food item. With this beak only they can catch the food and also they can make some sounds like cuckoo. So many different sounds are preparing or so many sounds are playing with this beak only, and also they are taking the food materials to its young one also. So beak is playing an important role in the birds only. Now we have to discuss about the different types of beaks. Just if you see around your surroundings, if you observe the crow's beak, it is also some different like this beak only. But if you see that parrot beak, it is also some different beak. And if you see that sparrow's beak, that is also one type of beak. And if you see that duck's beak, it is also some different. So different birds have different beaks only, and also it is in different sizes and different shapes. Now the different types of beaks. Now, the first one, first of all, we have to write the name. First one, strong, sharp and hooked beak. Strong, sharp and hooked beak. This is the first one. Okay. And coming to the second one is strong, chisel shaped beak. CHISEL. Chisel shaped beak. This is also one type of beak. Okay, children. And coming to the third one is short, pointed and hard beak. Short, pointed and hard beak. This is also one type of beak. And coming to the fourth one is long, slender beak. Long, slender beak. Okay, this is also one type of beak. And fifth one is broad and flat beak. Broad and flat beak. This is also one type of beak. And after that, next strong and curved beak. Strong and curved beak. And seventh one, flat and short beak. Flat and short beak. These are the 7 types of different beaks are there present in the birds. Okay, children. Bird's beak also we called as a mouth of a bird. So these beaks are in different sizes and different shapes. So first of all, what are the names? What is the first one? Strong, short and hooked beaks. And second one, strong and chisel shaped beak. And after I will explain you. Third one, short, pointed, hard beak. And some of the birds contain long, slender beak. And fifth one, broad and flat beak. Some of the birds contain broad and flat beak. And some of the birds contain strong and curved beak. And seventh one, some of the birds contain flat and short beak. These are the 7 types of beaks are present in the birds. We have to discuss one by one. Children, do you know? The first one is strong, sharp and hooked beak. Strong, sharp and hooked beak. What is meant by hook? If you see hook, it is also like this only. See, hook. See, some of the birds contain these strong, sharp and hooked beak. So, what are that? Which type of birds contain these strong, sharp, hooked beak? First one is flesh-eating birds. Flesh-eating birds. And in your previous classes, you will learn about flesh-eating animals only. And some of the birds also called as flesh-eating birds. Come on, say what are the flesh-eating birds? Already I told you earlier. Come on, say that is eagle. E-A-G-L-E, eagle and vulture. Eagle, vulture, not only these two and also an owl. Also kite. These are the flesh-eating birds. What is meant by flesh? Meat of other animals. These birds also can always eat flesh of other animals. So that we called as these are flesh-eating birds. What are the examples of flesh-eating birds, children? Eagle, vulture, owl and kite. And these flesh-eating birds have these strong and sharp and hooked beaks. These birds have sharp, strong and hooked beak. Why these have this type of? Because in that animal, see one type of teeth are present in that. Okay children. So so that we called as staring teeth or canis. But these birds have no teeth. See, keep in mind, these birds have no teeth. Okay, so that automatically they can take the flesh with its beaks only. Okay children, they can tear the flesh of other animals with its hooked beak only. So that these birds are using its beak while it is tearing the flesh of any other animals. Okay children, so that we call this is strong, sharp and hooked beaks. So this is about second one, strong chisel shaped beak. Strong chisel shaped beak. Here chisel is a new word. See what is the spelling of chisel? C-H-I-S-E-L. Chisel. What is the meaning of this chisel? Used to cut. Chisel means used to cut. So one type of birds have this strong chisel shaped beak. So these birds are using their chisels to take any insects from the trunk of the tree. So what are the birds? That are, come on, woodpeckers. What are the examples for these? Woodpeckers. Did you see any time the bird of woodpecker? It has a strong and chisel shaped beak. This woodpecker with its chisel shaped beak, they can cut the trunk of a tree. For example, trunk. This trunk is very hard on a tree's trunk. So when it wants to eat any food or when it wants to build any nest, it can fully drill holes in this trunk of a tree. Drill a holes in a trunk of a tree. See, these type of birds have strong and chisel shaped beak. See, which type of birds have this strong and chisel shaped beak? Example, that is woodpecker. While it is drilling a hole in the trunk, some insects also present in that. At that time only, these woodpeckers can take the insects from the trunk of a tree. So this is about strong and chisel shaped beak. And now coming to the third one. Third one is short, pointed and hard beak. Short, pointed and hard beak. So some of the birds contain these short, pointed and hard beaks. For example, if you see that sparrow. What is the spelling of sparrow? S-P-A-R-R-O-W. Sparrow. Some of these sparrows if you see these sparrows, when it is taking any food, it can crush the food with its beak only. This sparrow can crush the food with its hard beak only. Which type of food they can eat? Always these sparrows can eat some of the grains and nuts. Grains and nuts. Okay children, when the sparrow is taking these grains and nuts, it can crush the food with its short, pointed and hard beak. This beak also very hard. And coming to the fourth one. Is long and slender beak. Long and slender beak. See here, in previous also one new word came, that is chisel, and here also long and slender beak. What is meant by slender? Come on, say the spelling of slender. S-L-E-N-D-E-R. Slender. And what is the meaning of slender? Very lean. Very lean or thin. The meaning of the slender is lean or thin. And some of the birds have this long and slender beak. What are the examples for this? First one, hummingbird. H-U-M-M-I-N-G. Hummingbird. And these has one specialty is there. What is that? Very smallest bird. Smallest bird in the world is hummingbird. Okay children? What is the smallest bird in the world is hummingbird. These hummingbirds can contain this long and slender beak. Okay, what is the meaning of slender? Lean and thin. And which type of food they can take? They can take nectar from flowers. Nectar from flowers. So, these type of birds, while they are taking this honey from the flowers, they are using their long and slender beak. Okay, and what are the examples for this? Hummingbird and also sunbird. These two birds also using their long and slender beak. And coming to the fifth one. Next one is fifth one, broad and flat beak. Broad and flat beak. See children, did you see any time duck? See, this duck also some special structure of beak is there. See, normally I am drawing. See, this type of beak the ducks have only. Okay. See, what is the use of this? See, very broad and flat beak only. But with this beak in that both side also two holes are present in this. See, what is the use of this? Always the ducks can swims in water only. The ducks can swims in water. And what is the food of duck? They can take any insects from that water only. So how can they can take this? With its beak, with its broad and flat beak only they can take insects or grasses from that water. See, this flat and broad beak has either side of two holes are there. When it is swimming in that water, when it is going in that water, automatically the duck can open its mouth. So the water automatically can enters into the mouth. At that time, from these holes only extra water will come outside. Water will come outside. But what are the small plants or insects are present in that water? They can goes into the stomach of the duck. So that see here the duck beak is playing how it is. Here, these beak also here help as a filter. Okay, and also the duck beak also we called as filter because this muddy water can come out from these holes either side of the beak, and what are insects are present in that water, it will goes into the stomach of the duck. So, which type of beak that is? Broad and flat beak. Broad and flat beak. And next beak is strong and curved beak. Strong and curved beak. C-U-R-V-E-D curved B-E-A-K beak. This is also one type of beak. Before we discussed that strong and hooked beak. But this is strong and curved beak. Some of the birds contain this curved beak. Curved means like this only. Okay, like this only curved beak. Example, did you see any time parrot when it is crushing any nuts? So, the example of this strong and curved beak who has this, that is parrot. P-A-R-R-O-T, parrot. So much of beautiful bird is. What is that is? Parrot. This parrot can contain this strong and curved beak. See, these parrots can take grains also. These parrots can eat grains and also nuts and also some fruits. Okay. With its curved beak only they can crush any grains or nuts or fruits. And also see here some of the birds they can use their upper part and lower part also. But this parrot can use only its upper part of the mouth only. Upper part of the mouth. While it is crushing the grains, the parrot can uses only upper part of the beak while it is crushing any nuts or grains. So this is about strong and curved beak. And our last one is strong and flat beak. And next one is last one, broad and short beak. Broad and short beak. See here in the previous we learned in the duck it is broad and flat beak. But this type of beak is broad and short beak. Some of the birds contain this broad and short beak. Which type of birds? That is example swallow. The bird name only swallow. Swallow means here what? For example, swallowing means we are taking at a time. That only we called as swallowing. See this bird name also swallowing. See what is the speciality of this swallow has? This swallow has inside one sticky gum is there. Sticky gum is present inside the mouth. So when this is flying in the air, automatically it can trap the insects and after that it can attach it into the mouth. So that bird is swallow and this has broad and short beak. This has broad and short beak. Children, I hope you all understood about the different types of beaks. Come on, what is meant by beak? Beak is also called a mouth of a bird and there are different sizes and different shapes. And what are the different types of beaks are strong and curved beak, strong and hooked beak and also strong and chisel shaped beak and also strong and hard beaks and after that long and slender beak and also broad and flat beak and also strong and curved beak and also broad and short beak. And also I told you the examples of the beaks, what they have, which type of beaks. Okay children. Next one is feet and claws. Next topic is feet and claws. So in previous class only I told the bird also has two legs. Okay, one is singular we called as foot and the second one plural form we called as feet. And most birds also have 2 feet. Okay, most birds also have 2 feet and also 4 toes. Most birds also have 2 feet and 4 toes. And with this only, see while catching any food item or any bird, they are using their feet and claws. And these birds are using their feet and claws differently. For example, some of the birds are using taking the birds or taking the insects in that water, and some of the birds are using their feet while swimming, and some of the birds are using perching, some of the birds are using climbing, and some of the birds are using climb on trees also. Okay, so anyway these birds are using their feet and claws in different manners. And coming to the next one is flesh-eating birds. Flesh-eating birds. How they are using their feet and claws while it is eating flesh. Already I told you examples of flesh-eating birds, children. What are that? Vulture, eagle, and also all I told you. Okay, and these which type of beaks they have? They have hooked beak, strong hooked beak. With its hooked beak only they can tear the flesh of other animals. Okay, and they are not only using these hooked beak and that we call as talons. The flesh-eating animals, birds, claws, we also call as talons. And what is the use of these talons? These talons also helped while tearing the flesh. So what are the vulture, eagle and owl? They are we called as flesh-eating birds, and also they contain strong and hooked beak, and also they have claws. These claws also help while they are tearing the flesh of other animals, and that we called as talons. That we called as talons. The strong claws we called as talons. These talons only have these flesh-eating birds only. And which type of food they will eat? They will eat rats, snakes, so many, not only these, so many different like small chicks, they will eat this type of food only. While taking these or while it wants to take that food of these, they can use its beak and claws also we call as talons. What is the spelling of talons? Talons. Talons. And how many feet does the bird have? The bird have 2 feet and also 4 toes. And also some of the special claws also is there. They only have these flesh eating birds.